what up, bro? It's another scorcher in New York City. Mid-July, you know, that summer weather. We are pushing 90-degree weather today, so it's all about new restaurants to keep us cool. Literally, metaphorically, figuratively, emotionally, mentally, physically. We are in Williamsburg at A&C Super, one of the newest bakeries in NYC, and I have a biscuit breakfast sandwich. Wow. Very impressive. Absolute super fluffiness. This is about as fluffy of a biscuit as you can produce. There's a soft scrambled egg inside here, crispy bacon, melty cheddar cheese, all on a cheddar biscuit. They have them from 8 a.m. until when they sell out. I'm so glad that they didn't sell out because it was a little bit later in the morning, so that was my first worry. I had this biscuit sandwich high on my list of new foods to try here in the Big Apple. It's incredible. Comes with a little packet of hot sauce, Cholula, so I guess you may as well try it. A little dab. A little bit of Pikachu. Okay, doesn't necessarily need the hot sauce. Adds a slightly different dimension to the whole taste and texture of this biscuit sandwich. It's a thick cut bacon, melty cheddar cheese, a lot of egg in there, and of course, a whole lot of biscuit. Typically when you think biscuit sandwich, maybe you're thinking very, very small biscuit, but this is a good sized biscuit. If it's almost as big as my hand, we're talking good sized biscuit. Poppy seed roll sandwich. This one also has scrambled eggs, melty cheese. Ooh, very soft bun. Check that out. That's a sausage patty on there. Some egg. What kind of cheese is that? It's like a white cheese on here. I don't know if that's white cheddar, Monterey, provolone, or probably not provolone. That's piping hot sandwich. I think this might be my first ever poppy seed roll sandwich. And I don't even think I've had a poppy seed roll by itself. Egg, cheese, sausage patty is everything you want in a breakfast sandwich. You need a little bit of every food group. You need it to be hearty, filling, and most importantly, say it with me now, delicious. This type of sandwich that puts a smile on your face and just set you up for a really nice day. We have an amazing agenda here in New York City, even though we are under a heat advisory. I grew up in Miami, so, you know, little heat, it won't kill your boy anyways. All right, this one's Narissa's, so I can't eat too much of it. That would be rude, as we say in the business. It's wrapped up in some nice foil to keep it hot. Got a little Evian as our water. They have Topo Chico, they have all kinds of pastries. We were here a couple of weeks ago and we got their sourdough bread, which I gotta say, probably the best sourdough bread we've ever had in New York City from a bakery. Absolutely très magnifique. Muchas gracias. And yeah, I'm gonna finish up this biscuit, yo. It's a big biscuit. Gotta let Narissa try it, but I'm gonna have one more bite because it's just oh so delicious. And we're sitting right outside the A&C Super Bakery. They're prepping stuff all day long. I think they're closed on Tuesdays, but every other day they're open. And even though it's a loud intersection, they do have a whole back area with seating and umbrellas. Lots of cars. I think they're training for the NASCAR 100 race. Well, cheers. It's definitely better without the hot sauce. After we ate those incredible breakfast sandwiches from A&C Super, we hopped on over to MoMA, AKA the Museum of Modern Art. It's on 53rd Street, just east of 6th Avenue. Believe it or not, this is my first time at MoMA. It's humongous. galleries to see. And unfortunately, it left me a little bit disappointed. I'm just kidding. I got you, bro. You know, I'm a big time art lover, from contemporary, traditional, sculpture, painting, all of it. I love it. We're actually in the sculpture garden right now, and there's beautiful marble everywhere, cool seats, lots of little fountains, and of course the birds chirping, which kind of brings everything together. Parisian Metropolitan entrance arch behind me, and some cool sculptures, including a Picasso goat. But yeah, this is a great museum. I probably don't have to tell you that. If you're into art whatsoever, you know about MoMA, but I'm just here to tell you that it also gets my stamp and seal of approval. Another brand new restaurant in the Big Apple is Son del Norte, brought to you by Chef Anisha Garcia, who won Chopped 2 times. She's a Tijuana native, bringing northern Mexican cuisine to the Lower East Side. So for the umpteenth time, we find ourselves in LES to comer some delicious comida. They specialize in burritos, no rice, just beans. So we got 2 of them today, the camarón ranchero and the frijol con queso. Every burrito comes with cheese, avocado, and of course, beans, habichuelas, frijoles, no matter how you like to say it, they're here for you. We also got some totopos y salsa, that's tortilla chips from a I don't know why they're honking. Ain't nobody going anywhere. We also got totopos y salsa. That's fried tortilla chips for my non-Spanish speaking homies. We got a green salsa, AKA salsa verde. You can get salsa roja too, but we wanted green. I guess we're in a Shrek type of mood. Here are the chips. And inside is the dip. They gave us something extra in here. Well, I don't know if it's like a dipping. Oh, that's all the salsa. Oh, and there's a green sauce. So they got a carne asada, pollo asado, but we wanted to try the frijol con queso. Since it's the more basic burrito, you know, I like to try just the essentials sometimes when trying a new restaurant. There's also some sort of green sauce that comes with it. So I'll go ahead and dip it in there. This is the burrito. There we go. Ooh, that's a spicy sauce. Very thick. All right, so far I just got flour tortilla. A little tiny bit of cheese. Wow. Oh my God, that's good. So much cheese, it's just oozing out. Check that out. That's amazing. This is one hell of a burrito. Damn, so simple. So classic and so flavorful. And the tortilla is freshly made, soft, yet has a good chew to it. Inside the beans and the cheese, they're kind of just meshing together, kind of like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's incredible. Holy moly. So much cheese is on the paper, on the wrapping. It's phenomenal. I figured I would like this burrito, but I didn't know I would love it. Absolutely amazing. It just gets my highest praise. It really is that good. If I had to say one thing, maybe it's a little bit too much cheese, but hey, you know, who's gonna complain about too much cheese? That's insane. This is the big dog, camarón ranchero, AKA ranch shrimp, I guess, or cowboy shrimp, I don't know. Ranchero is like somebody who lives in the country. There's grill marks, a sauce spilling out. I'm leaving it wrapped up partially this time because I know when I take a bite, ingredients are gonna start spilling everywhere. I learned my lesson from the first one. I got my trusty sauce, but first I wanna try it without the sauce, so let's go. It's really hot. Not too hot. Yeah, temperature hot, not spicy. No pica, caliente. The outside of the burrito, because of that grilling, is crispy. It's got a nice crisp to it. The other one wasn't grilled like this. Okay, that's the sauce from the beans. Definitely some cumin in there, a little bit of avocado I see. Of course, melty cheese, chewy, meaty shrimp. It's a hearty burrito, I can already tell you that much. It's very heavy in my hand. It's like the same weight as a bowling ball. It's one of the big benefits, advantages of living here, is that we always get new places, food from all around the world. And even when you dig into Mexican food, it's amazing that we can go to different restaurants for different regions of the country. I'm gonna try a little bit of sauce on this now. Although I honestly don't think it needs sauce particularly. kicks it up a notch. The avocado adds a nice creamy texture to that. Everything in there is so melty, creamy, buttery smooth, an enjoyable eating experience. It's a small place on Orchard Street just south of Houston. There's a bench outside if you want to eat there, or you can bring it to Allen Street like we did right now. Very close to Russ and Daughters. And I think I got a little bit of sauce on my t-shirt, but hey, that's the price you pay for eating burritos. Yo, just fair warning, don't come to Son del Norte expecting a very clean eating experience. That's as sloppy as you're gonna get with burritos. Even keeping the burrito wrapped up, it just exploded, imploded. All the shrimp and beans and sauce and cheese just went everywhere. I had to use a gigantic napkin, which they do give you, in order to somewhat clean my hands so that I could look presentable for this next shot. Thank God we had these chips, because that's the only way I could actually literally finish the burrito, because the tortilla was like, the burrito was like a MoMA painting. And they put a lot of shrimp in there. I believe they grilled the shrimp and then put them in the burrito, which is phenomenal. Now we got some green salsa and totopos. A lot of cilantro in there. Definitely some hot ass peppers. That is really good. Flavorful, good spice. Probably like a 6.5 out of 10. By the way, that was the best bean and cheese burrito we've ever eaten. It makes Taco Bell look like they sell clothes. I would definitely say check out Son del Norte. Kind of like a Spanglish title. It's really good right here on the Lower East Side. Can't go wrong. Just make sure you bring some wet wipes. And now we're back in Bushwick at yet another brand new New York City restaurant. This is Tora NYC. It's a Japanese izakaya spot on Himrod and Knickerbocker. We've actually been here like 3 or 4 times already. We got takeout the first time and took it to a brewery. Then we dined in a couple of times. We're so hyped to be back. They have sushi, hand rolls, gyudon, karage. We're starting off, since it's happy hour, with a couple of yuzu sake drinks. I think it's just sake mixed with yuzu juice. And it's made right here in Brooklyn. Cheers. Yuzui. We got the gyudon bowl. This is egg, white rice, thinly sliced beef, some scallions, and some chili. You don't want to mix it up too much, just enough to get you a little bit of everything. All right, cheers. Some crispy bits in there, very eggy. The rice and beef, winning combination. The egg gives it more of a creamy texture, kind of binds the rice and the beef together. It's like a little glue in there that's very tasty. And this is a good bowl to share. Typically we share this bowl. That's the end of that story. Then we got the hamachi kama over here. It's a little lemon on it. And this is a collar, rarely eaten part of the fish for most people. Absolutely delicious. It's very thin, very bony. So you kind of just got to eat around the bone. A couple of fins on here too. Comes hot off the grill, so it's not deep fried or anything like that. So it's kind of like a clean meal. Plus it's very well seasoned. Delicious, delectable part of the fish. Don't sleep on the collar. Tora NYC is an izakaya. They're kind of famous for these grilled things. They have skewers. Last time we got some beef and chicken skewers. They do pork, shiitake mushroom. I think we got some bacon wrap, bacon wrapped enoki mushrooms last time. And of course, they've got a full bar here. It's a really nice atmosphere. Somewhat small, but big enough. Bigger than a Manhattan Japanese spot, that's for sure. AC's kicking, nice and cool, good tunes, nice music playing. And of course, happy hour 3 to 7. We always like that. A little bit of radish on the side. So I will try that with the hamachi. Ooh, it's steamy. So good. This is a great little dinner we have here. We had those really big burritos earlier, so we're not super hungry at this point, but just enough to get our snack on. That beef is sliced paper thin. Really good white rice. Kind of like a buildable. Cheers.